35 years ago, Peter Frampton released Frampton Comes Alive, which went on to become one of the best-selling live albums of all time. To commemorate, he is releasing a brand new CD, DVD, and Blu-ray where he performs the biggest hits of his career. How different was this tour from the tour 35 plus years ago in terms of the experience of actually touring?
Well, it's changed. It's changed a lot. I think it's easier to tour now. We were still sort of writing the book on touring back then. We generally made it more difficult on ourselves by imbibing in all sorts of things we shouldn't have. But it was the 70s, and I'm not taking full responsibility for that. I'm not going any further into that.
It's PG.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, I've been sober for 10 years. I wish I'd started earlier, but it's been a phenomenal. Last 10 years of my life have been incredible. And it's really like I'm 16 again, you know. My bones don't feel like it, but my heart and my passion does, you know.
When you first started learning music, you learned on the banjo-lele.
Yes.
Which is a combination of ukulele and a banjo.
Right.
You found it in your grandma's house?
My grandmother had given it to her son, my father, and said, look, put it up in the attic. One day, you know, when you're crawling around up there, looking for suitcases, maybe he'll find it and ask you what it is and want to play it. So she knew what she was doing, so I found it. I said, where'd you put your fingers? And that was it. From that moment onwards, you know, that's all I wanted to do. And very soon after, that's when I was 7. And then for Christmas when I was 8, 1958, I got a guitar, acoustic guitar, and then they never saw me after that. I would come in upstairs, straight to my room after school, and she would take the mop handle, she'd go into the larder, and she would bang the ceiling and say, get down here, shut that off. You know, and that happened too when it was time to go to bed, but it was food and bed with the mop handle, so that was it.
No cell phones needed, just
no mop handle.
When you're in school, you were schooling with David Bowie, correct?
Yes.
You guys would play, like you're in different bands.
Yes.
You guys would kind of get together
and just sit on the stairs, which were all stone, and just, you know, play guitars. They'd be singing Buddy Holly songs I had not heard of. Who is this Buddy Holly? Who is this man? And then Eddie Cochran. I knew who he was, and so it was like, give me more.
And beyond just having that instinct to play music and loving to play music, what is your career, what has music meant to you in your life?
Well, it's food for me. It's food, it's medicine, it's everything to me. Music, I think, became a companion very early on. I was a shy person. Not that you'd know that now, but you can't shut me up now. But I was a very shy, sensitive, you know, mixed up kind of kid, and music was my friend. It was the thing that my passion, that I could do it for myself, and it made me feel good. You know.
Think you'll ever stop?
No, I don't think so. I might have to, you know, sit down at one point and play, but no, you know, I think it's what keeps me feeling young, some of the time. But yeah, it's something I'll always do, and it's so much a part of me.